Alright, so what's up guys? So today I'm gonna be giving you 4 reasons why men should not chase women. Do not do that, man. I don't know about you, but pretty bad idea on your part if you want to chase women. Chase tail, ew. So without further ado, here's number 1. It distracts you from your purpose, right? Because your purpose is something, you know, that thing that drives you in this world, whether it's making money, getting into top shape, becoming the best person in your field, or all 3 like me, which is what I want to do. Being, you know, distracted, you know, by women and wanting to chase them and fantasize about them and think about them all day. You know, I don't know about you, but it's kind of hard to focus on, you know, those tasks that you got to do, you know, to get faster, stronger, better, smarter. You can't do that when you're too busy thinking about women, right? Think about how to please them and everything, right? It's simply just too much for you in a sense. And it's not to say you can do both at the same time, but, you know, for that, you know, understand, you know, when is the time. And he doesn't see me. Come on, man. Understand when, you know, is the time to think about women and think, you know, when you're on a date, that's fine. But if you're out at work, you got a job to do, you got money to make, you know, for your boss, or if you're the boss, make sure the money's being made. You can't be thinking about women. You can't be thinking about those ladies that you work with. No, right? It's gonna distract you. It's gonna take your mind off of work. And those ladies know that. They know when you're thinking about them, checking them out, that you're not doing what you're supposed to do, what you're getting paid to do. And that makes them nervous. It's almost like you're a risk. In a sense, you're risking losing your job. And what woman is gonna wanna be with a guy that's easily distracted like that, that's not focused and ambitious in doing what they wanna do? So from that, here's point number 2, which we can easily transition to, which is, you know, it's simply unattractive, right? It's repulsive because you're simply focusing on the women, but you're not focusing on yourself, right? And how, you know, ugly in a sense is that to a woman, because, you know, you wouldn't be out slaying in the world, right? You won't be that hunter, you know, going out and killing and getting, you know, the food for the family. But if you're overly obsessed and drooling over the women, and, you know, hold up, we almost got killed. And for that reason, you know, understand that you can't, you know, get distracted, right? You can't, you know, let women see, you know, when you're thinking about them, right? Because you will, but you can't, you know, because if they notice that, they won't like that. Really, there's times to show your love and admiration, like Valentine's Day or your anniversary. Hello. But on the other days where it's just a ordinary Monday in August and you gotta go to work, pay those bills, women's not gonna want you sitting at home, you know, fantasizing about her, worshiping her, you know, getting on your knees and bowing down to her, which is essentially what you're doing, you know, if you're chasing her all day long. And, you know, that's to say too with random girls that you don't know, girls that you see in a bar or club. They're not gonna want to see you, you know, with your head looking around at other women, right? They're gonna find that weird and creepy because they can safely assume that you probably did that to them too. And they don't want you to do that. They want you to be just like them in a sense, because I bet you this, they're all out at that bar or club and they're just looking for a good night, right? Some may be looking for dudes more than others, but the general majority, you can safely assume, are there just to have simply the time of their life to let go after a long day and hear the music and dance their faces off and enjoy it. And if you're doing that too, you're not going to be chasing women. You're going to be chasing the fun, which is what they're chasing too. And you can provide that for them. Oh my God, you're attractive. Hello, helps you out. So number 3 reason why you shouldn't chase women is because it'll prevent you from noticing the women that actually want you, right? You got your head stuck, you know, in a particular woman, right? And that woman can be rejecting you, or somebody just doesn't know you exist. But guess what? There's probably a handful of others, you know, that have interest in you, that want you, right? That want you to be potentially in their life, that want to get to know you at least. And you'll be distracted in a sense because you'll be chasing, you know, the other woman, right? You'll be, you know, going after somebody that probably doesn't want you, and you're wasting time in a sense. You're blocking out all the other women that are showing you signs of interest, because that's what you want to look for. You don't want to be going around, you know, going after every woman that you see, because that's not only very time consuming, but it looks very bad. And you know, the point with this is that it'll, you know, stop you from, you know, keying in, honing in on those signs that you want to look for. You know, is she, as basic as this may be, but is she like playing with her hair around you? Is she trying to get next to you? Is she going near you? You know, giving you those signs that you want. And you know, instead you're looking out, you know, across the bar at some random girl that's just sitting down over there looking hot, and you want to chase her. And you know, it prevents you from looking and seeing that girl that actually wants you. So for that reason, you know, don't chase. You know, let yourself, you know, be exposed to positive stimuli in the form of girls that actually want you and not are running away from you. Oh, we gotta wait. Come on. Oh man. Come on. These people. Come on, man. These people don't want me to cross. But it's all good. We'll make it alive. You know, we work on a lake so much, like if they get struck by a car, they'll have a better chance of making it. So let's see. Let me see a cool blizzard. Right. Whew. And then, all right, let's think about number 4. Number four. So I know number 4. Number 4 is it puts you in a wrong mindset. It puts you in a mindset, you know, almost of like being never fulfilled, of things just simply not being enough. Because I don't know about you, but you want to be happy with the life that you have. You want to be satisfied in a sense. It's not to say that you don't want to keep growing and building upon that life and striving for more, but when you go out and you chase these women, you're sending a message to yourself and others that my life is not enough. I need you to make my life good or feasible, right, or appropriate for me, right? And how bad is that? Not only for your mental health, but also your success with the women. Oh yeah, that mindset, right, that you know, are attaining, right, are putting on yourself when you take part in these activities, you know, of going out and chasing women. You know, you wouldn't do that if you were happy with yourself. If you were going out to the gym, meditating, going to school, going to work, and satisfied with yourself, you wouldn't go out actively looking for these, you know, women, right? You'll just be getting your own. And if those women come by, then they come by, right? You want them to simply come along for the ride, but you don't want to go out and actively pursue them, you know, catch them like a fish, right? Why would you want to do that? When you catch fish, that fish is squirming around, wants to jump out of the boat and back into the water. It's like freaking out. And how different is that you do that to a woman, right? So what you want to do is you want to build, as funny as it sounds, an aquarium on your boat, right? You want to build a nice place for it to live, right? And when that fish, you know, comes into your boat, right, and comes in contact with you, it can swim on your boat happily and live an amazing life with you on that boat. And from that, you know, you understand, you know, why you shouldn't chase women, why you should build your own life for yourself, and then, you know, let the women come to you. Don't go after them. That's foolish, man. Don't do that. So from that, I hope you enjoyed those 4 tips for you and not chasing women. Don't chase women.